Back now to our weather coverage, and the roads are slick, and we've been seeing a few downed trees and power outages throughout the area, but we're not seeing too many impacts. This is video from downtown Sacramento. That's on the left, and then on the right is that tree that fell on power lines at Alhambra and S Street in Sacramento. Crews making pretty fast work of it, working to chop that tree down to size and then clear the scene.
And here's a look at conditions in Placerville tonight. This is in El Dorado County. Some rain on the lens, as you can see here. The streets are wet, but no major issues out there. And in the Sierra, we're seeing some chain controls, and you can see why. This is video from Caltrans cameras on Interstate 80 at Castle Peak. You can see some snow on the roadways there. Highway 50 and Myers at the roundabout. And on 80, there are chain controls from Placer to Nevada County. Time-lapse video from Alert Wildfires Homewood ski camera shows this activity on the mountain throughout the last few hours. This was just before sunset. And tonight we have live team coverage with KCRA 3's Leanne Denyer covering the impact on the homeless population tonight. But first, we want to get a live look over downtown Sacramento, where again you can see another soggy scene out there.
Yeah, here's Mark with the details.
You know, one of the things that surprised me over the last 3 or 4 hours is the lack of rain in the valley. Not that it hasn't been raining. It just hasn't been raining very hard. Well, there are, however, some areas to the west where we have been seeing some heavier rain. Let me show you the last couple of hours. So around Sacramento, we haven't even seen a 1/4 of an inch of rain yet, and it started raining before 5 o'clock. And Stockton and Modesto, even though you see some areas of brighter echoes here on radar, both Stockton and Modesto are under 1/10 of an inch of rain so far. So the rain has been very modest in the valley. Let me give you a couple of closer looks. So yes, we did see some winds that were pretty gusty earlier this evening, but likely we've seen the strongest winds. The winds were gusting as high as 45, even 50 in Placerville, but now the winds, while they're gusty, they aren't at that same sort of level. So yes, we have a light to moderate rain in a lot of Placer County, El Dorado County, as well as Amador and Calaveras County, but it's not like we're seeing big time downpours. And the same is true in San Joaquin and Stanislaus County. So we're not seeing enough rain in those areas to cause us any issues like standing water on the roadways. But if you look back here to the west, we are seeing some bands of heavier rain still yet to come inland. And let me zoom in on the San Francisco area, because downtown San Francisco saw a narrow band of rain go through. You see this area of red? I'll back it up again. See that area of red go through there? They saw almost 1 inch of rain in 2 hours. So that's the thing that we still have the possibility of in parts of the valley during the next, let's say, 4 or 5 hours. Back to you.
All right, Mark, thank you so much for that closer look. And we want to show you this, a live look now at PG&E's power outage map, and you can see no major impacts in our area.
Tonight's wind and rain is especially challenging for people living on the streets.
Loud and wet. You can't, no matter what you put on top of it, it still starts coming in the bottom. And I never knew how hard the rain came down in California, and now I do. It threw tents.
Sacramento County officials say they're working right now to get more people into safe housing.
KCRA 3's Leanne Denyer joins us live now in Sacramento. So Leanne, you spoke to someone who knows this reality firsthand. What did he have to say?
Well, the county says that people need to have a safe and dry place in order to get their lives back together. But like you mentioned, we spoke with someone tonight who told us that nights like tonight are one of the things that remind him of just how grateful he is to have somewhere to stay.
The Safe State community on Florin Road is home.
Hold on. I'll come with you.
To Joseph Rival and his dog, Dags.
You've never been in a place like this. It takes a lot to ask somebody for that help, especially in a humiliating situation.
3 months ago, they were homeless.
I was out by Walmart and Broadway just hanging out. I ended up in a tent on the side of the road.
He's grateful to be here every day, but especially so, he says, given the rain and the wind.
The contrast is ridiculous. I can't express enough how much difference it makes to have a structure to be in that doesn't fly away. There's really no words to describe the contrast, honestly.
The tiny home shelters provide sturdy housing to people experiencing homelessness. They bring stability to their lives and relief from the elements outside.
Last winter, we saw a lot of instances where the weather was very impactful to people. Tents flying off the ground, people's tents flooding. We saw trees overturn onto people, and unfortunately we experienced loss of life last year due to the weather, and we want to avoid that at all costs this year.
County spokesperson Jana Haynes says it's people like Rival who keep pushing them to find more solutions for people living outside.
It is so satisfying to hear how their stories are changing now that they are in a place where they feel safe, they feel secure.
How has the dog helped you?
I would not have made it. It's just emotional support is unbelievably helpful.
Since moving in, Rival found work.
I mean, obviously dressing up a little better than I was in the tent. I'm just trying to do as good as I can before I can. I feel like the only way from here is up, and every day it feels even more positive.
So that Safe Stay site over on Florin, it can house 125 people. It allows couples to stay together, allows pets to stay with them as well. In order to get one of those spots, though, people do need to go through a background check. Back to you.
All right, Leanne, thank you so much. And we want to see the rain, snow, or impacts from the wind in your neighborhood, like this downed tree. This is in Modesto, sent in from Rochelle Warden. You can upload your photos or videos on the KCRA 3 app on the YouLocal platform, and be sure to include your name and location. You may see your images right here on KCRA 3.